Your view of Tyson's shot? You were there in the corner. Were you thinking Sasha might cheat off of you? Were you looking for that shot? What was going through your mind through that whole play?
See, I know Tyson moves like the back of my hand. I knew he was gonna step back. I ain't even go crash because I knew it was good. So yeah, I knew Sasha wasn't gonna come off me. So I knew Tyson was gonna hit the shot, and he hit a very big shot.
Second row, Fred.
It appears is the thing that your coach has been coaxing out of you was the biggest factor in this game, energy and grit. What was that about?
We needed a win. I got tired of losing. We've been in close games, and we haven't been able to finish. And I just want to go out and get a big win. And I know I got to bring energy. I got to be the guy each and every night to encourage my guys and lead. And that's what I wanted to do today.
Down front, Matt.
Gabe, you hit a few early shots. How important was it for you, considering the way things have been going, to make those first few shots? And then it seemed like it just kind of lifted a weight off you. Did it feel like that to you today?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, I always work on my shot each and every day, and I done had a little slump of my own. I mean, like everybody else, but like I always say, the work is always going to show up, and I just kept shooting, and my teammates kept finding me, and I kept believing in my shot.
Gabe, you had 3 times as many three-pointers as Purdue's entire team. Does the basket look bigger when the first one goes in, and how do you bottle this and take it to Ann Arbor and Columbus?
Yeah, the basket always get bigger every time you hit your first shot. So yeah, it got to looking bigger. But right now, I'm gonna enjoy this win. But we got a lot more games and a lot more things that we need to finish, and we got a big game coming up. So I gotta be on my guys each and every night about just staying locked in, staying ready to play, because we got a big stretch coming up.
You guys forced 17 turnovers, and I'm not necessarily sure there's moments where you can look and say a team shot 52%, but also did exactly what you wanted them to do from a defensive standpoint. Where does this maybe rank this season in terms of a defensive effort? And can you kind of talk a little bit about the game plan to allow them to get the twos but prevent the threes?
As a ranking of a defense performance, I'd say this is probably one of the best ones that we had this year. But that's all credit to the coaches. Coaches stay in late nights, watching film, just trying to give us a blueprint on how to go out there and guard. We did a very good job of just sticking to the plan. And, yeah.
Was allowing them to the inside versus the outside?
Yeah, for sure.
What did you guys do?
We just stayed glued to our guys, and we wanted our big man to just basically hold. They got to hold weight down there, and there was some big boys down there, but they did a very good job of just containing them.
Izzo had mentioned how the crowd was one of the heroes today, and I know you're focused on playing the game, but when you see Coach Tucker in the stands and he's doing the fingers for free throws and stomping his feet, what kind of energy does that, even more energy does that add?
It brings way more energy because Coach Tucker he's a Spartan. He believes in it. He loves the fans. He loves to be out there, and for him to just be there at the game and just encouraging us, it's a blessing.
Gabe, Tom kind of mentioned this week that you and Max had kind of been together, working, watching a lot of film, lifting, kind of had their relationship because you guys are both kind of in a slump. Breaking out of that slump today, how did those sessions with Max kind of like factor into what you did today?
Say it one more time.
How did those sessions with Max kind of factor into what you did today?
It helped out a lot because we both was going through the same thing. We both had our little slump. But Max is a worker just like me. He's in the gym all the time. And I told myself and our GA we wanted to work out together this entire week. We wanted to get ourselves out of our own slump, and we did a very good job of doing that tonight.
And on Thursday, Max said that, the one thing that he kind of garnered from working with you is like the importance of confidence. Was there anything that you kind of learned from Max in particular from those sessions?
Yeah, Max teaches me a lot of things, especially about staying in there on my shot, holding my follow through, because sometimes I can get undisciplined, and Max is a very disciplined shooter. So he helped me out a lot with that.
All the way in the back.
Gabe, you seem to have a smile on your face, and you were interacting with the Izzone and the crowd a lot today. What was the atmosphere like in that place?
It was crazy. It was crazy, especially when Tyson hit that shot. It was crazy. But all in all, it was a very, very good atmosphere, and the fans got involved and helped us get a good win.
Gabe, a lot of talk lately over here and you left, just about kind of the energy and toughness of this team. How did you think you guys brought that today, and how did Marty's stretch kind of pump you guys up?
I was waiting on that question. Marty, wow. Marty did hold on. This is one thing. This is the first time I ever heard Marty yell tonight. And that just pumped me up the entire game because Marty don't talk, he don't yell that much. And when he did that, oh yeah, I knew he was gonna come out with a good outcome. So Marty did a good job of just playing his role, doing a very good job, and yeah.
Anything else for Gabe? Go one more question.
Came in the room muttering under your breath about battling a 7-footer all day. Not you personally, but what's it like playing against a guy that almost looks like he belongs in the circus? He's so big.
Oh man, it's crazy. But Julius Marble back there did a very good job. Marcus Bingham, Marty, of holding weight. That's one thing we talk about all the time. You got to hold weight when you're down there. When they put me down there, I hold weight. I'm the prime example of that. So they did a good job of just following my lead this time. Yeah.